Auto Talk 23. So I had to take some time to just honor my great grandmother and her twin sister. So, like I told you guys before in other videos, I see people say, don't share your altar, don't do this, don't do that. And then you have the other 45% of people saying, it's okay. It depends on the spirit, it depends on the person. But if you guys can take a look here, these women loved to be in the limelight. So I know they helped raise me. I know that they are not having any reserves about me making a video to honor them. Yesterday was their birthday. So I just want to take some time to say thank you. This is my great grandmother. This is her twin sister. They were very much a part of my life growing up. They taught me how to shop. They taught me how to shop. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. They taught me how to shop. They taught me how to be respectful, understanding, compassionate. They taught me how to close my mouth when I needed to, open my mouth and speak when I need to. They just taught me so much together. When you saw one, you saw the other. They literally wore the same thing every day, even down to their pajamas. They were truly sisters. You did not see one without the other. And if you did, it was few, far, and way in between. They started dancing for the troops back in the day. And that's how my great grandmother met my great grandfather. And he took her to Hawaii. He took her to Hawaii on her honeymoon, and her sister went too. She went on a honeymoon too. It was not that uncommon back during that time for things like that to happen. So I went to one of my little favorite flower shops here, and I bought some rose petals. And these rose petals are just beautiful. Do you see how beautiful these are? So I sprinkled all their favorite things on the altar and their roses. And I just wanted to thank them for always watching over me. When I hear certain songs play, I know it's them. When I smell certain things, I know it's them. When certain numbers pop up, I know it's them. I just know it's them. And so my great grandmother was an advocate shopper. When I tell you she shopped, they both did. They taught me all the hot brands back in the day. Shoes, purses. They were big fans of fur coats and hats and leather. I mean, just anything. Just pointy heels. When it got to the point where, and I was in like the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, where my feet started growing to like being a size 6.5, 7 shoe, I could start to fit their shoes. And I just wanted to walk around in their high heels in the house all the time. All the time. So they were definitely classy women. My Auntie B, which is her right here, they said before I was born, she always had the most recent car that came out, like a big body, whatever it was. She drove nice cars. She always kept a job, kept a good man. Just a classy woman, okay? Like cross your leg and smoke a cigarette type lady. You know what I'm saying? So they just were two beautiful women. One thing that I always did want back in the day was that I wanted to get to know their mom. And I know now would be the opportunity for me to do that, but I choose not to do it because I just don't feel like that's something that I want to do from this standpoint in my life. But I have poured them some Hennessy. They have Hennessy and they have water. And there are lots of bubbles in this water. They say when the bubbles get in the water, spirit is coming through. So look at those bubbles. And I was at the store today and I found a white skull and a black skull. And you guys know I love duality. I didn't used to put skulls on my altar, but I like having them now because they do represent death. It is easier for you to use symbolism when you have an altar. It's not a low vibrational thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not demonic, but it is pure symbolism. And I also have cross on here for them because this is what they would want. It's the cross. And actually, let me tell you guys how I got this cross. I ordered something off of Poshmark and a lady sent it to me in my gift. And I could have took offense to it, like, lady. But she sent me some rosaries. And so I put this on here for them because they love Jesus. They love rosaries. They love making the sign of the cross when they pass by churches. And they were like that. That's just how they were. And there's no point in me having an altar if I don't do things the way they want it. This was my great-grandmother's elephant. Remember these little elephants off the knick-knack shelves? Like little things. This is pretty. And so I used to play with it all the time. It ended up being mine. Elephant down. Tobacco. Got my tobacco on here. I have fluorite right there. It looks pretty dark. Can you see it now? Fluorite. And I have my great aunt's earrings on here too. So those are just excuse me, those are just some of the things. And I'm grateful that I ever had the opportunity to know them. I'm grateful for my great-grandmother allowing my mom and my grandma and all of us to live in her home with her and her husband. It's not no telling where I would have grew up if it wouldn't be for them. I'm telling you. So for that alone, I am thankful. This has been Altar Talks 23rd video. If you are one of my new subscribers, like for ThreadUp and thrifting and things of this nature, please do not be afraid. Don't be scared. I am not a demonic person, but I do believe in honoring those that have made a way for me. I do believe in transparency as well, so I have no problem with sharing. So thank you guys, and happy birthday to them, which was yesterday. I'm just now getting around to it. My apologies. But I love them, and I thank y'all for subscribing and commenting, sharing, all that good stuff. Peace and blessings, you guys. Peace, peace.